thank you very much. And I will start by saying that my name is Novăcescu, and I come from Romania, and I represent the European Sustainable Development Network as a youth representative. And firstly, I want to say that looking at the room, I understand very well that what we are now in and what Europe faces is a colossal effort in a global geopolitical and also geoeconomic context that is more than unfavorable. It's even hostile towards the EU. The plan, this major plan, the Clean Industrial Deal, like any other plan for industrial, sustainable, and economic recovery, or even like any personal project we might have, needs energy, needs renewable energy. And because the renewable energy and affordable energy is such a big, important part of the plan and is the source of movement, of evolution, and of progress, the EU needs clean and unlimited energy. And as I have read very carefully the 24 pages of this plan, I was surprised by one thing. The most powerful and untapped resource, the energy of young people, is missing from the plan. I didn't see any direct reference to how the EU plans to use the greatest energy that exists in the world, which is the creative and innovative vision of young people, of young entrepreneurs. I hope this conference will correct that, and that's why I say thank you very much for offering me the space to voice that. Especially since right now we don't have many sources of energy left. Cheap energy is no longer an option from other states. And just on Tuesday, the President of the United States told us we'll have to import expensive energy from the States in order to recalibrate relations with the US. But the European Union has at its disposal the most powerful energy that we have, and it doesn't want to use it. And I came here to say this loud and clear: use the energy and the vision of young people. And now allow me to refer to the history of my country, to Romania, and share an example that I believe is relevant to show what inventive and energetic young people can do for the development of the European Union. In 1924, the Romanian Parliament adopted the first green energy law from Central and Southeastern Europe. I'm not very sure if it's from the whole of Europe, if it was the first law from the whole of Europe, but I know for sure that it was the first in that region, and I know that because my father is a historian and wrote a very comprehensive study on Romania's modernization between 1875 and 1938. So this green energy law from 1924 introduced for the first time the involvement of the state in public-private partnership to build hydropower plants that would supply electricity to the industry on one part, and on the other part to Romania's national electrification plan. And this law, and the vision, and the whole vision behind it, was developed by a group of young Romanian economists and engineers. And a visionary minister by then had the wisdom and pragmatism to bring them into his team and to listen to them. In this room, there are many visionary representatives of the industry, representatives of the Commission, policymakers, representatives of the civil society. And this is my message to you today. Open the doors and make room for young people. Take them by your side. Listen to their ideas and trust their ideas. Invest in their visions. And then you will feel the creative and transformative force of this energy. I also want to say that the European Union has countless agencies, committees, institutions, monitoring bodies, but yet, as far as I know, it lacks any institution specifically dedicated to tracking and supporting startups and the innovative ideas of young people. So as a proposal, I propose the establishment of such an institution, one that can open the doors to public policymaking and integrate the powerful, the clean, the economically visionary energy of youth into the industrial and sustainable future of Europe. And I'm sure that this energy, and as I also look through the room, I see many, many young people, and that's why I'm very certain about it. I'm sure that we if we use this energy, we can catch up or even surpass our competitors, China and the United States. I conclude by saying that you often speak of energy in kilowatt per hours, but I urge you to also think of energy in ideas per minute, in courage per decision, in innovation per generation. And that's the energy we, the young people, bring to the table, and it's also renewable, as long as you give us a seat at the table. So I ask you, will you continue to search for affordable energy across continents? Or will you dare to recognize it standing right in front of you?
Thank you very much, Dana, for helping us reframe how we think about energy, and we put the human capital and the cognitive energy in there as part of our renewable energy mix. So thank you for that.